I'm back, and the music stopped. That's inconvenient, because that made it awkward. I had to poop. I'm sorry. And while I was pooping, I was looking at Twitter. Saw a really cute picture of like a Pokemon fusion. It was great. Anyway, speaking of Pokemon, see that segue? We went from pooping to Pokemon within like 5 seconds. It was good. It's what you call a segue in the biz. That's how you say business when you're using the biz lingo, you know? You know what I'm saying? Now you do, because I explained what all of those core words mean. I don't know why I said it weird like that. Anyway, Pokemon. And of course, that's being hidden behind that. Yeah. Pokemon. And then, yeah. Just go ahead and turn on my completely legitimate Game Boy Advance. And, load up my completely legitimate copy of, Pokemon. And then load up my completely legitimate save. Wow. Isn't that great? How's it going, y'all? It's Pokemon. Anyway, last time we were grinding. Did I charge the battery? I did. I charged the batteries. I switched them out to a good one. Pokemon. Excuse me. Emerald. That's got a weird screen region for you guys for some reason. Why is that? Why does it look so bad? Oh god. Why is it awful? Let's just flash things until I find what causes that. There's like an extra version of it somewhere. Oh. Seeing behind the curtain there a bit. Where's the game? Why is it so fucky? Oh, wow. Does that look fucked up for you? Because that looks fucked up for me. Alright, let me just add another version of it. Called Nuz Final. Does that look less fucky? I don't know what was causing the fucky, but I think I fixed it, yeah? Sorry, my completely legitimate Game Boy sometimes has issues. Alright, so what level do I need to be to get through here? I think we need to level up Riker is the trick, right? You need to take bets on how many of Pokemon from my team are going to not be able to be used in the new one. 100% of them. Because, the way I've modded my Game Boy Advance. Let's say that. Yeah, that's the reason. 100% of them are not available. In a theoretical sense, if this was a, game might be a tad loud. Alright, let me break it down a bit. How's this here? There's a way to get this team? How dost thou do that? Why is this Tentacool so high level? Like, Beef Gains is pretty high level for me. tad quiet now. Halfway in between. How about fake out? It's been a minute since I played it again. Almost. I'm a little hesitant to move forward. What level does Riker level at again? I know I say this every fucking time, but it's also because there's like 10 months between each one. How much of my team do I think that I could get, to Sword and Shield? I would imagine, like, yeah, someone said 1 in 6, and I think that's probably right. I think 26 sounds fairly, or I mean, 1/6, excuse me. 1/6 sounds about right. Alright, what? Riker is electric? Yeah, alright, so electric. What level do you level up? If you got spoilers for this one, by the way, totally welcome on this one. Levels at... When? When do you level, asshole? I love you. Let's see. Level at 26. Okay, 26. And he's 25 right now. So we only need one more level. I feel like we can do this. I would say, like, yeah. I think probably all 150 of the original 151 are probably in. Maybe not Mew, maybe not Mewtwo. If you have a rare candy, you can just slap that on him. I might. And since I'm not really going for best EV IVs, then it's probably fine. Okay, Mew is in via a weird thing. I feel like, it's such a... maybe some people got the wrong idea of what I was saying last time. I was more or less just trying to say, like, don't harass people for not giving enough of a shit. It's actually important that they're not bringing all of the characters to the next one. I feel like that's sort of the core of Pokemon in a lot of ways. But, that being said, God, he looks so dumb. I'm sorry, Riker. I've had people give me shit for caring. It's awful. See, here's the deal. You shouldn't be giving anyone shit about this. Like, no one's gonna starve to death. No one's gonna starve to death. No one's gonna die. No one's gonna be homeless because they don't fucking have Electrike or Manectric in the next one. Because he's not gonna be in there because he's kind of a doofy Pokemon. I'm not really going for the best EV IVs stuff, so I don't really think it's gonna be important. Last Pokemon game was a disappointment to me. Aside from, you know, I love Mimikyu. He's my favorite Pokemon right now. Yes! Alright, go ahead and load up the game again. There we go. Good. Oh, look, the same thing just happened. Time for Rare Candy 2! Yeah, kinda didn't realize I had a rare candy this whole time. Wow, did you guys, can you guys believe it? You fucking evolved. I don't know how it would have worked. Alright, save, quick save. Slot 1. Moving on now. Am I going to change the thing? Hold on, do I even have that prepared? Where you at, my dude? There he is. Alright. Properties. Browse. Riker too? Do I have that together? No, I don't. Riker is just gonna have the wrong art for this stream. Because I can't be bothered to fix that. It's gonna take too long, and we're only gonna be gone for like an hour or so, so. Evolved into Manectric. I know! I know, right? We can't have been live for 30 minutes. How long have I been streaming Pokemon? We don't need you anymore. Oh my god, it's fucking level 26. Did he get the Thunderbolt TM? I believe so. And I'm getting a scam call. Yes, it's a scam call. Great, good. I'm just gonna put that there. Like 10, 15 minutes. Alright. Can I teach him Thunderbolt? No, I don't have it. I can, if I had it, which I don't. Alright. A scam call, you say? Yeah, it's pretty constant. I got 10 of them. I got 10 of them between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. the other day. I counted. It was insane. Shit, that's a high-ass level of Oddish. I just don't answer my phone unless I've already got them in my thing. Does this hurt you? No. Good. Great! Alright. Oddish is adorable, fuck you. Why though? Stop it. I like Oddish and I like Poliwhirl. They're cute. Alright, anti-poison thing, where you at? There you go. It's because they changed the law on, they changed the laws on how scamming works or something. I don't know. They're trying to fix it, but I feel like it's a technical problem more so than anything else. This bitch. I remember you. You murdered someone. We'll never forgive you for this. Alright. A little bit hesitant to move forward. Because I know some of this area is unexplored. Lumpel, specifically. Can you not? I only have so many anti-poison things. It's so annoying. Because it won't kill him. Like, it's not even, like, worth trying to fight me this way. It's just annoying. Alright. Do I have any, like, antidotes? Okay, I have some. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's the speed furt. Leon! He can outrun anything? Okay, cool. Good. Trick is gonna be running then. Looks like I'm gonna have to... No, wait. I already fought these guys. I remember him. Alright, now we're here, which is the Weather Institute. And there's a bed. I can use this bed for healing, right? Okay, cool. We've gotten this far before. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you should take a nap in the bed. Alright. Alright, so probably don't want to double battle. Let's get our Pokemon set up. So they're gonna have water types in dark, and that's about it, right? So what is, let me get the list. Emerald version types. I want to see who's weak to what. Pokemon typing chart according to... Okay, got it. Alright, so they've got Dark. So... Defending Pokemon type. Fighting is super effective against Dark. So, Beef Gains and Riker. I think. Okay. Riker needs a few levels anyway. Alright. I'm gonna try and fight these guys one-on-one. This is how we lost bread. Since it's just Pucciani, I doubt you'll need Beef Gains. Okay. I need a better electric move other than Spark. Never mind. Apparently I don't. You know what else I learned today? I learned that, you know Chernobyl? Like, the nuclear site thing? That's apparently still, like, on fire? Or at least, like, still hot. Like, it's still got lava, essentially, flowing in the basement. Right? Chernobyl exploded in, I want to say 1984? 1986. Excuse me. The only... Okay. For reference on how, like... Nothing else has been that fire and that hot since 1986, since, like... I want to say, like... Master of the Puppets? I could have used the Top Gun soundtrack for that joke as well, but that really is just because of Highway to the Danger Zone. Like, it's really hard for me to comprehend of something being on fire longer than I've been alive. Isn't that crazy? I haven't seen the HBO special yet. Like, can you even comprehend that? Most of you guys are my age or younger. The elephant's foot has been on fire since before you were alive. No, it's literally just the rods, I guess, that melted down and melted through the stuff. You can't hose it down, no. The first person to take a picture of it died the same day from radiation poisoning. You can now only spend about 2 hours in its presence before you get a lethal dose. Or no, it's 2 hours before you die. When they first found it, it was about 90 seconds. 90 seconds you could be in the same room as it before you die. It's radioactive fire. Like, it's radioactive lava. Like, that's just, I can't even comprehend of something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, they sent a robot in to look at it, and it died as well. Like, you can't get near the damn thing. That's just, like, it's super scary. You know? And, you know, I did some, like, I kind of, like, fell down a YouTube wormhole today, just, like, reading about it. Because just, like, I don't know. You know how YouTube is. You watch one video, and then somehow you're listening to a thing about how Chernobyl's still on fire. Apparently, why Chernobyl got that way is because they were kind of fucking around with the safety settings to see what would happen. Like, they wanted to know, like, whether or not the safety features would work in case if there was an emergency. Spoilers, apparently no. Apparently no real bad. Like, no to a very extreme degree is the answer to that question. If you're a scientist from 1986 who's listening to this, the answer to your question is no. Did you know that Chernobyl is a Pokemon stop for Pokemon Go? Wow. I mean, from what I understand, a lot of the Pokestops are based on a previous game they had, which was based on, like, spiritual landmarks. Like, you'd go to a church and fight the ghosts there or something. Which is why a lot of churches and stuff are Pokemon stops. And they just use the same code in the Pokemon Go thing. And so I'd imagine that Chernobyl was just set as, like, a landmark. Like, an important landmark. I'm a little bit overleveled for this area. I'm not entirely sure why I'm the same level as them and one-shotting them. I get why I'm doing it to the Caravanas, but everything else I'm a little bit confused. Yeah, so essentially what happened is, like, there's water surrounding... This is my stupid-ass way of explaining the Chernobyl disaster, which is literally, like, nuclear science, right? I didn't even pronounce that word right. So that's how much, like, this is how accurate that... what I'm about to tell you is, okay? So anyway, I'm just surprised that I'm having an easier time with these guys who are not weak to electric than I was with the water types. Nuclear versus nuclear. Nuclear. Okay, whatever. Anyway, my point is, like, they kind of burned off all the water that was supposed to, like, keep the stuff cool. And so instead of, like, the two rods just kind of hitting each other with, like, the radiation magic through a field of water, it was just the bars having, like, a bar fight inside. And that caused steam to happen instead of water. And then it exploded. Did I do it right? Did I explain it? Are we going to talk about gamer water? Let's talk about gamer water instead of the Chernobyl disaster. That's an easy segue. So you know the water in the Chernobyl thing that evaporated? What if instead it was water being sold by a girl? And it's from her bathtub. So gamer water, right? Honestly, like, if you can sell water from your bath to people and make a living from it, how much is he selling it for? It's like 30 bucks, right? Like, I've heard of her before. Like, there have been other issues involving her, but like nothing that's like an actual issue. I don't think that's legal. Well, it's not, you're not supposed to drink it. You're just supposed to, like, have it as a sentimental thing. She, in fact, says that. It's not something that I would want, but I mean, like, does anyone want to buy my bath water? Is what I'm trying to get at. Sentimental of what? It's, who cares? It's, you get to have the water that some naked girl was in at one point. You gotta understand the level that people are working at here. She knows her audience. No one wants man water. People aren't even jokingly being like, yes. You're good on the bathwater? Yeah. What audience is that? As far as I can find out about her, her thing is just like she takes pictures herself in skimpy outfits while making the, like that one anime girl face. And she dresses up as anime characters and video game characters. She's a cosplayer who wears skimpy outfits. And she has a Patreon for her doing that. Like, that makes sense. I can understand why people would want to see half-naked pictures of girls. I might want to switch to beef gains. I think I can two-shot him. Wait, Rev is short for Reverend. Yes, I am actually a Reverend. What if we, like, just, like, take some of both me and Mike's gamer water and we just shake it up in a jug, and then we give that to y'all. I don't need to switch. I don't need to switch. Why is she using Patreon, though? There's shit for selling sexy content. I don't know. I'm not gonna question her business model as far as, like, why she does that. It's working for her, I guess. You know? Like, you know what? She's getting a whole... We are now talking about her, which is giving her publicity to sell her gamer water. One of these people is gonna be like, I want some of that bath water. Imagine you haven't seen a girl ever. Okay? Let's take a moment with me. Take a moment with me. Let's enter the zone together. Think. Okay. All right. Imagine. You've never seen a girl before. The best you've ever seen is someone on a screen. And then suddenly, someone is offering you the opportunity for water they bathed in. Yeah, I'm having a hard time explaining this. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If it doesn't make sense to you as well, I don't think you've ever been as desperate as the people who would actually buy something like that. Outside of people buying it for memes. It's still creepy and still not, like, yeah, it's weird. Bean boozled business with water. Some bottles have mountain water and others have your bath water. This is disgusting. I mean, it's a way of her monetizing her bath bombs, I guess. Like, if she wanted to have bath bombs, she could just throw them in the bath and then take a bath. And then, essentially, she could use bath bombs as a business write-off. Oh my god, she's really smart. She doesn't even have to sell the fucking things. Guys, she doesn't even have to sell the things. If she wants bath bombs in every fucking bath she takes, she can do it. She can take luxury baths every single day. And she can use it as a tax write-off. She essentially will not have to pay taxes. God damn. Give her shit if you want, but it's smart. It's pretty good. I just realized that that's part of it. So even if she just sells one, yeah, she's got some galaxy brain shit going on. She lives a different life than me. She's walking a different path than me. But I mean, we can't waste any more time here. We have to hurry to Mount Pyre as well. Team Magma, you wait. Thanks. Thanks to you, we're safe. Might be an odd way of thanking you, but take this Pokemon. Oh, okay, I guess I have that. Do I want to give a nickname to Castform? Well, I have to, because that's the rules. Chat, what am I naming this thing? It's it's like a cloud, and it changes type based on the weather. Don't really know how it works. It's a gimmick Pokemon. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 letters. Seeing thick, gamer water, bath water, washcloths, know any weather people, gimmicky, sugar tits, bathwater. Bathwater seems like a pretty topical and will be weird to have as a name later. Let's go with gamer water. Oh, right, I have to, like... I've never understood the appeal of baths. Like, I don't fit into a bathtub. Most conventional bathtubs that exist in like a middle class lifestyle are not meant for people who are 6'3". Aren't bath bombs really bad for vaginal bacterias? I mean, probably. I don't have one of those, so I don't know. That seems like it could be a thing. Are you saying you don't bathe? I take showers. I take showers because that's how I would... That's how I fit into a situation where I can take a bath. That Pokemon changes shape according to the weather conditions. There's plenty of them in the Institute. Go ahead and take it. It's basically trash. We get them all over the place. They're like rats. Fucking hate them. I'm glad we were able to figure out the exact, like, way that she's making... You're joking, but that Pokemon's actually trash. Most bathtubs aren't made for people over 5'10". Yeah, and they feel like it. I can't relax. I can't lay down in it. About 80% of my body is above the waterline. You know? Like, that's not... When are you gonna change the team layout? Like the thing where it says Riker? Probably not this stream. I'll be honest. Yeah, I would believe bathtubs aren't even made for people over 5'5". Cause fuck. God, my aunt had like a hot tub or something in her like bathroom. Oh, fuck off, May. May, Rev, where were you? I was looking for you. How much stronger have you gotten? Let me check for you. Ready with your Pokemon? Of course you are. Go. Ultra Grunt, you are 5'5". Do you fit into a bathtub, like, rationably? I'm 5'4", 5'3". I barely fit in mine. Oh, wow. Okay. I did heal. Alright, so I can switch Pokemon. I'm 5'8" and it's tight, yeah. 6'3" is not working for me. Let's spark, I guess? Okay. Okay, we'll be fine, and then we can switch to an actual type coverage thing after this. I would love to actually, like, have a bath. Not a shower, but a bath. That sounds super comfy. People are like, oh, it's so nice and so comfortable, and you get to soak, and blah, blah, blah. My life is great. I get to have nice things. And it's like, great. Good for you being short, and your world is, like, the right size for you. Meanwhile, I have a hard time finding a chair or shirts. You know how hard it is to find a fucking shirt for someone who's 6'3"? I have to go to, like, big and tall stores all the goddamn time. When I go to a place that's not, I have to go for the tall shirts. Like, I'm not big. I'm, like, average weight for my height. I just want to wear clothing and take a bath. Not your starter. Right, because he's super weak to that. It's grass and water, so Shanty Pete should be fine, right? Because bird-type moves should be good on it. Leon Steamhawk, thank you for 16 months of support. Knew someone who was 7'5" and couldn't find clothes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, the world definitely, like, favors tall people and, like, the attention you get and the stuff you get out of it. But, oh, fuck. Oof. Can you not? Wait, it's grass type. That's bad. Most of the time, it's not the how's the weather up there joke. Most of the time, it's like, do you play basketball? You're tall. I've stopped having that happen now that I'm an adult, and it's very clear that I do not play basketball. Have you seen me? Have you seen what I look like? Like, I do not look like someone who plays basketball. I don't look like someone who goes outside, okay? Like, it's clear that I don't have any physical activity. Grovyle is like... What the fuck is a Grovyle? That's a grass type, right? So Shanty Pete is probably still a good choice. I'm just a little worried about his health here. Okay. I think I'm okay like this. Like, no one looks at me and goes, man, do you work out? Oof, oof, oof! Oh, fuck. I cannot lose Shanty Pete. This series is over if I lose Shanty Pete. For that reason, I'm gonna go and, like, heal him. I realize I'm probably faster than him, but we're not risking it. I could switch, but wouldn't it be better to heal? Like, whoever I switch to is not gonna be squelch. You want a hyper potion? Okay, I'll use a hyper potion instead. Grovile is relatively fast. Switch to Revweed maybe has poison. Switch to Beef. Beef is, have you ever tried Punch Grass? One of the biggest issues I think there is with, I mean, women's clothing is shit. Like, not something I have to deal with directly, but whenever, like, me and Solda go out and look at clothing, it's just like, why doesn't it have pockets? Why does it have fake pockets? What the fuck is the point of that? Where do you put your phone? The hell? I don't think, Revweed can handle this. Maybe? Revweed probably double resists in the bra pocket? That's bullshit, though. Fake pockets are bullshit. Additionally, like, I feel like clothing for women that are, like, plus size are essentially just, like, skinny people clothing but bigger. But that's not how you should... Like, skinny people clothing looks good on skinny people because it's designed to look good on a skinny person. But if you try and make skinny people clothing for people who are bigger, it doesn't work. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not how it works. It's sort of... You need to design clothing to fit the size of the person. Heal Shant. I kind of feel like there's actually like cute stuff now for women. Okay, good. If I get critted, I die here. I'm gonna have to switch. I think Beef Gains can probably take in it. He has to 3-shot Pete unless if he crits. I think he can probably crit pretty high. Yeah, Leaf Blade probably has a pretty high crit chance. Like, a lot of women's clothing seems to be bullshit. Like, I'm not speaking as a professional person who's worn women's clothing. Men's clothing is all, like, kind of bland as well, I guess. I don't know. I don't know shit about clothing. Can I be real? I tried to pretend like I had any idea what I was talking about there for a second. I got called out for it, so... Use Fly and your Pokemon instantly carries it anytime you've already visited, but also you can... Cool, so I have Fly now. What, Scott? You just beat that trainer, didn't you? It was pretty obvious that you did. The kid looked really upset with the face all red from anger. Pretty sure he's sure to see right off Fortnite gym next. Just makes a good trip. I'll see you soon. Alright, anyway. Am I the type of person who wears the same sets of clothes for years on end? Well, when me and Tilda, I think Tilda threw out some jeans that I had been wearing since I was 15 last year. I'm 31, so those jeans I think were older than some of the people in this chat. I was still wearing them. So I have new clothes. I bought new clothes yesterday. Oh, hey, you have a manectric as well. How were they still together? Just like the bottom of them were kind of like ripped apart. I don't know. You gonna use cast form? No. Like the heel was all torn up because my shoe would drag over it some, so I kind of just dealt with the fact that it's got like a hook on the end of it. I don't like buying clothes. I find it very boring. I also find it to be something that, like, directly, like, marks my identity, but I don't understand it well enough to be able to say anything with it. And I feel like that whole concept is also something that's just, like, a way to get me to spend money on shit. So it's like, do I care about the people who would care about this? Not particularly, so I guess I don't. There's a subreddit for men's fashion. I mean, there's things. There's like loot boxes. There's like loot boxes that allow you to get like clothing specifically made for you. I forget what the service is called, but basically like you take a picture of yourself in the kind of style that you like, and then they'll like try and figure out clothing that'll look good on you. It's neat. It's very nice. That's cool that that's a thing. Stitch Fix, loot box clothes. There's one that's like for metal clothing, but like, see, like part of like buying metal clothing is like knowing the band. I'm not sure if I challenge this asshole or not. I lurk in the shadows to live in darkness. That is my destiny. I am urged to challenge you. You're a child. You are a child. You're a child. Oh, right. They have coughing sometimes. I am like so not into glam metal. I should wear my battle jacket more often. I should wear the something unseeable is in the way. What does that mean? I have something that does that, right? Key items. That's Klekion. There's something unseeable in front of you. How the fuck do you know it's there? What is that? What? Guys, directly in front of you is something you don't see. It's not like a weird metaphor to, like, you know, the weird stuff that we have to deal with in our life, but like, you feel it? I guess. But I tried to interact with it, and it's like, it doesn't exist. Just an invisible wall. Like, how many times have you run into an invisible wall in real life? Fuck off, kid. If you have a coughing, I'm gonna kick your ass. I fucking hate you. His name is It's Kojima. Metal Gear. What's the worst Pokemon to keep as a pet? Muck or Weezing? Slugma. I think I've answered this question before, but if it's between Muck or Weezing, I feel like Weezing wouldn't leave stains. They're both gonna smell bad. I feel like Muck would be worse. If I'd have to pick one, I would choose Weezing. You asshole! No! Fuck! This is why beef gains. You are fucking boss. Oh, fuck, again? No, we're gonna heal him. Can I fake out? Can I use fake out right now? He's the only one who could have survived that. Does fake out work on this? It does not, right? Okay, I get one no and one yes, several no's. Okay. Fake out only works on switch ins. Okay. So here's what we do. I'm gonna heal him real quick just in case he pulls that shit immediately. 50 points. How much health does he have? So I actually need to use the better one. Okay. I see no reason why he would use explode again. He probably wouldn't. But he could. I bet he smoke screens then does it. I mean, he's an NPC and this is a Nuzlocke, so he probably will. But let's try and kill him first. So let's do arm thrust or rock smash. Which one does more damage? Hold on. Power 20, power 15. So rock smash does more damage. But arm thrust hits multiple times. So it does base 30, because it'd be like 15 two times. But this one does 20 damage. My understanding how this works. Arm thrust does more because it's multi-hit. Poison resists fighting. But they're both fighting moves, right? Yeah, they're all fighting moves, except for fake out, which will not work. What's vital throw? It's a high damage, slow hitting, fighting attack. It always pretty much hits last. Arm thrust, I feel like might be okay. On the off chance that I can tank him out before he gets a chance to, like, hit back. Okay, it didn't work. Don't you dare. Okay. Let's try Vital Throw next. Because that's not going to be enough to kill him. There's a chance that we can kill him with this. If I hit him again like that, he's going to self-destruct for sure. Okay, yeah. It's not very effective. It just almost one-shot him. You know, as one does. I bow to your superiority. Why is Manatric named Riker? I don't know. Chat wanted to name him that. Pombeg. This is not randomized, no. It's hard enough for me to just, like, make it down the fucking way here. How do I get that? The shit? I don't know how to get there. It's like I gotta walk across those balance beams? Oh, hey, here's the fort tree. They live in tree houses. That's dumb. I'm like bad enough at like Pokemon that I don't feel like it would be exciting to watch me do this. Those beams need the bike, I see. Have you done anything at the record corner? It's pretty neat. It mixes and matches the records of trainers. I don't know quite how it works, but it's cool. It's exciting even. Why don't you look into shit before you talk about it? Or at least become a streamer if you're gonna do that shit. Wow, you have a Pokemon nav. It's just like mine. Do you know how Pokemon match system call? If you actually call it rematch with you. It's really nifty. Devin guys sure know what they're doing. I thought he was gonna give me his phone number and I was gonna kick his ass. I'm just like mumbling through words because I don't give a shit. Honestly, I'm just like, what if that was a joke? What if, like, instead of speaking English, what if instead of saying it correctly, I just said it's stupid? And apparently that doesn't sound like a joke, that just sounds like I'm an idiot. Listen, kid, are you working on a Pokédex? Go to the Safari Zone, that's my suggestion. Thanks. Sweet! City consists of homes built in trees. Perhaps because of that, the lifestyle of everyone is healthy and lively. Which is why, even myself, I feel as though I've grown 30 years younger. I don't really see how living in a tree benefits living healthier. Ultra Grunt, thank you for the sub. That's very kind of you. Meaning a sub for a while. Well, thank you. There are Pokemon that evolve when you trade them. That's what I heard. There are. Anyway. Your Safari Zone prohibited Nuzlocke runs. Not in the rules that I know of. Living on top of the trees is okay, but sometimes bug Pokemon coming through the windows. It can be really startling. Like, why would living in a tree be good for you? You have to climb a ladder every day. This is Nuzlocke Light. Yeah, I'm not doing the most hardcore one. Like, these guys don't even have a fucking sink. People at Pokemon have adapted to nature for survival. There's no need to make nature conform to the way that we want to live. Tree houses of Fort Tree are so great. I think they're the #1 town for living together with Pokemon. Alright, well, you can just have things you believe. I'm gonna rob you now. I'm an adventurer on a quest. Apparently I can't. Never mind. Live in a tree with just a dresser and nothing else. What is this? I'm buying a pretty desk and I'm putting my cute dolls on it. If I don't, when I decorate my secret base, my dolls will get all dirty or poked with splinters. Right? Since you're a PCA, you can buy shit here. What are you selling? What are you buying? What are you selling? Alright, well, anyway, I'll leave. Why don't we go and call it there? I feel like that's about where we need to stop. If you want to go... What is the point of a secret base aside from it's a cool little feature? I asked my Wingull to run an errand for me. I asked my Wingull to run an errand for me. Why are you laughing? It's for people with friends. Oh, I see. I don't have those, so it would be useless then, right? Being together with Pokemon, people make more and more friends. It brings the world closer than ever together. I think it's wonderful. All right, great. Today, we turned our lens towards the trainer Rev. Again, there's something about this trainer that piqued our interest. We battled Rev before, but we can attest to the trainer has the most definitely improved from before. We knew we were onto someone special when we spotted this trainer. The best way to determine how strong a trainer is, well, The fastest way is to battle. So we began our investigation. And that's how we ended up in a battle with Rev. In a dominating performance, we were flattened, rolled up, and tossed aside. Rev is ruthlessly strong. He overlevels his Pokemon. Here are our impressions for having battled our featured trainer. The combination of Gloom and Marshtomp was divine. The sight of them, Gloom and Marshtomp, selflessly supporting each other in the thick of battle was a marvelous sight to behold. Tackle was their best move of the trainer. Tackle was the move the trainer used last in our battle. The move Tackle is Gloom and Marshtomp's sign of friendship. This is back in a time when glomping was still a thing people said. After the battle, we asked Rev for a succinct summary. The trainer replied, Wingull. Rev's Pokemon, Gloom and Marshtomp, and Wingull. That's so deep. It's deep, the significance behind that quote. There's no surprise, a good trainer has good things to say. Don't Google glomping. Not because it'll, like, it's not like porn or anything, it's just, it's a reason that, there's a reason that, Fortnite's not the worst thing that's ever existed. Just so you know. That's all for today. See you again on our next broadcast. Wingull! Oh, Yowie paddles. Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's try and save. God, I'm glad I didn't go to anime conventions as a child. Alright, cool. Well, you know, it's good. Alright, let's check and see if there's any art. There's one new art, and it looks like it's for the charity thing. If you haven't heard, there's a charity contest going on. I think charity. There you go. I've only been to like 2 anime conventions, and both were for work, and I got horrendously sick from one. Like, one was an absolute disappointment, and had I had to pay for it, I would have been upset. The other one was exhausting. Working a convention sucks ass. But yeah. Anyway, let's check out the Boru. We got this art from Caps and Draw. Here it is. Pew. So we got all the Vinesauce streamers. You got just Vinny and Ima and Yol and Fred and me and Dorb, and that's Jin, and that's Ima, and that's Darren and Limes. And then we got Meat and 2 other memes that I'm not aware of. Fuck. It's like a Goomba. Who the fuck are these 2? Yeah, TMG is alright. TMG is pretty good as far as conventions go. Like, the amount of bullshit stuff is, the number of people who have, like, bullshit tables set up is really, really small. Like, with some of the conventions I've been to, it's just, like, all loot boxes. And loot boxes never, like, I could spend $20 on a loot box to get shit that I don't want, or I could go and spend $20 on shit that I do want and know what it is. And somehow it's equal value because one thing you don't know what it is. It could be anything, including something you'd want for $20. It's just, I've never understood it. When it's something like a blind boxes I get. Blind boxes are exciting. You know, same with booster boxes and stuff like that for, like, board games or card games or whatever. But not for just random junk. I don't have room or time in my life for random junk. RTX has a lot of mystery box stuff. I'll be trying to go to RTX this year. I need to make sure that I actually get tickets, but I'll be going to RTX probably just because it's in town. But I'm just going as a dude. I'm not going as someone who has a booth or anything. So I'll probably do like I did, I want to say last year, and just on Saturday show up and be like, hey, meet me in the courtyard and I'll sign your shit and talk to you. There's one year we went and got stuff at IHOP just down the road. So if you want me to just like walk up to you and sign your shit, cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a good one. Bye.